Hi, I'm Lily LaMotte, and I am the author of the middle grade graphic novel, Measuring Up, illustrated by Ann Xu.
And I am her son, Skylar. Today we're going to be making a recipe from Measuring Up that is also my grandmother's or ma's recipe for yu bung. Translates to oil rice. So for this recipe, we're going to be needing rice, oil, soy sauce, blanched peanuts, green onion, shrimp, and mushrooms. You want to get started?
Yes, the first thing we'll do is wash the rice.
So I'm putting in a cup of rice, and then we need to wash it. And if you look, the water's kind of cloudy, so we need to make it clear. Pour it out, but kind of slow so all the rice doesn't fall into the drain.
So I'm just going to do that a few more times. Once again, washing the rice, making sure we get all that starch out. Draining is very important here, helps clean the rice as well. So we're going to be doing that a few more times.
And we're using sweet rice here, although a lot of times I just use regular rice. It's looking pretty good. So now the rice is in the Instant Pot so we can steam it.
While it's cooking, we're going to be hydrating the mushrooms. Very important step. All right, here we are fluffing up the rice. This is useful for releasing a lot of the steam that would normally bind the sweet rice together a lot more.
Now we're slicing up the scallions. I am taking away the roots because I like to put them in the garden and grow new scallions with them. I call them scallions, but what do you call them, Skylar?
I personally like the name spring onions. It just sort of has like a springy feel to them. It's nice.
That's very true. I've also heard them called green onions, which used to super confuse me. Now we are slicing up the shiitake mushrooms. A lot of time we use dried mushrooms, but you can also use fresh.
The darker parts here are actually edible, raw, where the white parts are more, you have to cook them first.
Now we're adding the oil. I use olive oil just because it's a much healthier oil, even though it's not traditionally Taiwanese.
Now we're sauteing some green onions, then adding in some mushrooms. We're going to be weaning in a few more ingredients. Next comes the nuts and then the shrimp.
And normally we would use pork, but this time we chose not to do that.
As you can see, we added a little soy sauce or flavor. You want to be adding it throughout the dish to create a depth of flavor. Next, we're going to be adding the rice. This rice is very sticky and it's going to be taking a lot of effort to sort of mix around and get to mingle with the other ingredients, but if you work at it, it will mingle nicely.
And you can add a little extra jiggle of soy sauce for flavor.
Don't be afraid to test it and see if you wanted to add more soy sauce for flavoring. I know I tasted it and I decided it needed a little bit more.
Try this.
That's yummy. That was pretty damn good.
This is really good.